Hi!
Hello, and welcome to YOUKAI. Today we're talking about ReZero, Starting Life in Another World Season 2, set to be aired in April of 2020. First and foremost, the most interesting thing for me is that ReZero takes a premise we've all seen a million times before, transported to a fantasy world, and adds something of a twist to it. While you say that each episode pretty much repeats itself, I like how we get different glimpses into things each and every time. We know that there is an overarching plot, but each arc deals with how the main character is going to solve the ordeal at hand. For example, Subaru, the main character, trying to solve how he dies in a mansion, and eventually finding out that A, it's a curse, and B, Rem and Ram are ogres. The plot slowly moves forward from there. What we know is that Subaru was transported to this world. We also know that there is an epically powerful force known as the Jealous Witch, to whom Amelia bears a striking resemblance with. Through each episode, we get a bit closer towards learning what these things are and why they're there, but Subaru has to overcome his own ordeals before he can even begin to piece together the puzzle. And Subaru, oh man, I love him as a protagonist. Yes, he's absolutely annoying with his attitude and treating everything like it's a game, but we can slowly see everything that's happening begin to wear him down and shape him into someone who does take these things a little bit more seriously. While I dislike his yelling and attitude in a haha, that's funny, now go away kind of manner, I can't help but root for him as a protagonist because he's not the kind of person who's abusing his power or even thinking of ways to abuse it. He's literally just trying to figure out the best way to go about his life and prevent tragedies from affecting the people he's grown to care for. Not to mention the production quality. The voice actors are doing a phenomenal job. The animation is awesome, the environments are beautiful, the OP and ED are consistently skipped in order to have more time for actual episode content, which, if you ask me, is a highly respectable move for a studio to make. If they have one extra episode's worth of airtime by the end through skipping OP and the ED, that's one extra episode's worth of production cost that went into making sure that we get the best possible experience. That's the best bang for buck, so to speak. I mean, how many, studios actually do that though? Exactly, point proven. Essentially, while I wouldn't say it's, oh my god, that's the best anime of all time, ReZero has quickly wormed its way into my recommendations. I just want to see Subaru succeed, and some part of me also wants to see what gruesome death comes next. It's beautifully animated, and I actually really like the characters. I'd definitely say it was one of the best currently airing series, at that time of course, that everybody was talking about. But that's a subjective remark that is currently open for debate in case you have any comments about that. In my opinion, it is the equivalent of how Kimetsu no Yaiba, or aka Demon Slayer, is of today. It's just currently spoken about to everyone. Now, time for some context. White Fox Studios are the ones behind ReZero and its beautifully composed tragedy-like story. In case you're saying to yourself, that sounds familiar, then you might understand who they are. They're actually the creators of Steins Gate, Akame ga Kill, and Part-Time Devil, rest in peace, and a few other series that you may want to look up yourself because I can't be bothered to look it up for you. ReZero did begin as a light novel, which was of course adapted into a manga, then readapted into an anime, which seems like the pattern for almost every single anime that exists, so what can I say? However, even through the classic old debate that the manga's always better, it's said that ReZero had stuck very closely to the light novel and tried to add more character personality, and is said to be true to the manga for season 2, but that's something we can only verify on release. As for our Japanese voice cast, we have the same cast members returning for season 2. Thank God for no budget cuts, because I would hate to hear Subaru be voiced by anyone else. It's like hearing somebody that you're so used to screaming in your ear be screamed by someone else. It's just, I don't like it. Stop. Don't do that, animes. Just get the money and buy the people back, okay? It's like modern day slave trading. Jesus. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick overview of why you should watch ReZero. I'm trying different presentation styles from informative to emotionally driven standpoints to see what works. If you have any suggestions, leave a comment below. Don't be afraid to like or dislike either. Thanks for watching YOUKAI. Peace out.